Hello friends, this is Coldrun. Welcome back to a blind playthrough of Final Fantasy Dimensions, where last time we merged the worlds, and we're here at this loading screen before the next section of the chapter, outside the cavern. What happened? We're outside the Great Cavern. Yeah. The dimensional shift must have teleported us here. Then the world, it's whole again. I think so. We can only hope. I don't know if there's going to be changes to the world, though, from what it was before. Probably. There must be. But again, I didn't really know what the world was like as a whole picture beforehand. Then Diana and Glaive must be back. Diana. Have already confirmed their safety. Oh, right, with his walkie-talkie to Alba. Then we got to go find them. Don't leave just yet. I'm really curious if they're going to merge the parties themselves. Something isn't right about this. Yeah, this... Ooh, okay, never mind. I don't think they will, I guess. The cave entrance has totally vanished. It's possible the Great Cavern itself has ceased to exist. What happened to all those behemoths? Everything in there just poofed out, or what? Ceased to exist? How could that happen? I suppose you could call it a side effect of the dimensional shift. What do you think happened to Shango? He's probably fine, unfortunately. This does not bode well. Let's head back to Mysidia. Hope Mysidia is still intact. We mustn't keep the Great Elder waiting. We're in Grape House. Everything is purple. Everything is... We can't even get there, can we? Oh, whoops. Ogre King and Vorpal Bunnies. Vorpal Bunnies. Vorpal is a Lewis Carroll thing, right? Okay. Smash to bits. Okay. All right, calm down, calm down. Good lord. All right, we're gonna try our usual stuff here. We're gonna try break on both of these things. I doubt it'll work on either. It might work on the bunnies. Oh, it does work on the bunnies. Okay. Does it work on the Ogre King? Probably not. I should have used it on the other bunny. That was my bad. Oh, right, double cast. So we're gonna double cast break on the bunny. And I mean, just to check, we'll try confuse on the king. Oh, again, my bad, my bad. We're gonna try stop, and I mean, tornado, I guess. Good. So stop works on the Ogre King. So does tornado. So let me just make sure of this. So if you, Dusk, bop him, yep, it just dies. Okay. And so, Sarah, what are you going to be? Let's see. Sarah, and this is an interesting recommendation from my friend. I'm going to go with... normally, I would have gone with Magus. Oh, wait. I don't have Magus on this. It's not a world... Okay. All right, so we will try then... Gosh, Benedict... What is Benediction? HP to all allies. Yeah, that seems pretty bad. So it's almost not even worth thinking about Benediction. Let me try black magic, because if I'm going to be using holy, I want the advantage of being able to also use, what was I going to say? If I'm using holy, I want the to be able to osmose too, because holy is expensive. Listen to this music. It's like a dream state variant of that main theme. Into Mysidia. Is anyone here? It sure doesn't seem like it. Are the shop owners even here? No. That's not great. Not a single soul anywhere in town. Great Elder, do you surmise that this too is due to the dimensional shift? What if this is like the Langoliers, where we're like in a pocket dimension and the world itself is still going on, but where we're right now in some kind of side thing that might get erased soon or is just outside the bubble of reality? There's no way to be sure. But you said this dimensional shift thing would bring the world back together. In theory, yes. There must be some irregularity when the worlds merged. Then what about Diana and Glaive? They are somewhere, I'm certain of it. How did you check? Then what are we just standing around for, brah? Yes, go look for your friends. I shall stay behind and find some tomes to elucidate this matter. Thus, go with them and report back on the state of the world. Yes, Great Elder. You received some whisperweed. Excellent. Oh, it's just pickable. We have not a moment to spare. And so let's use it by checking in with someone who we already know what she's up to. I just want to see what she says. Same thing. Okay. I mean, how do we leave, though? I mean, this can't still be a thing, is it? Mysidia, because the cavern isn't going to still be open, right? Surprisingly, it is. Is that how we leave? Do we have to leave through the cavern? It's got to be. That's the only other way out of here, right? Oh, nope, never mind. We're like ringed by mountains. Yeah, what do we do? Dr. Lugai's airship. It's vanished, just like the cave entrance. We should fear the worst. Enough riddles, Dusk. When the two worlds merged, part of each was left in a separate dimension. So we're in the part that was left in the separate dimension? Yeah, so it is like the Langoliers. What? Lufenia Ruins Mirror Chamber. We're really bouncing, aren't we? I like this part. I actually like this a lot. Like the storytelling style of it, the quick bounces. Is that it? Is the dimensional shift is over? But nothing appears to have changed. Let's hope not. Come again. No sense sitting here on our rumps. Up and at 'em. Bring that pep. She's right. Let's head back to Lufenia. Friggin' Graham. Good idea. Same thing here. What new job suggestions here? The main thing is it was suggested that Alba go with, because she's right now set up as a summoner, but it was suggested, and this is what I'm looking forward to going. Look at the Magus for Alba. Like, the look is like a dwarf. Is like a Final Fantasy IV dwarf. Like, what was Giot's daughter's name? Luca. In this case, though, I will use Magic Font. No, I'm not going to use Magic Font. I'm going to use Double Cast. Now we can actually try Meteor. 58. Deals multiple instances of magic damage to random enemies, so it's not an attack on everyone, necessarily. I want to wait till this goes off just to see what it does with a large group. Transfusion. Oh, you sacrifice yourselves to heal others. Interesting. It's a long cast time. 13, 13, 13, 13. Yeah, very strong. Probably stronger the more concentrated it is. Because, like, there's better ways to do that damage against spread out enemies. Yeah, that definitely seems like something that's better against a single target than multiple targets. Oh, I immediately learned... So, on finishing that fight, I learned Flare. So I didn't even have to buy it. It was just like a spell you got from leveling up. That's very interesting. I haven't saved in a while. Well, 15 minutes. There's no one here. Yeah, you're both in the pocket dimension thing. Why isn't everything back to normal? It might be an unintended consequence of the dimensional shift. Alba, just what are you saying? She's saying it might be an unintended consequence of the dimensional shift. In simple terms, when the world came back together, a few parts went missing. So Sol and Aegis might have vanished too? Don't worry, sweetie. The four of them are safe. How do you know? How do you and Dusk know? Are you and Dusk continuing your communication and we're just not seeing it? I mean, if you're in the same pocket dimension, that makes sense. Like if both of you are in Purple Land. Oh, thank the crystals. I don't know if we want to make the crystals the object of our thanks for much longer. At least we know it could have been worse. What should our next move be? Staying alive. Don't want to be reunited in little bits and pieces now, do we? Certainly not. Yeah, what was the Willy Wonka machine that did that? Avalon soldiers? Or are you just like soulless mock-ups? The one that transported, what's his name into the TV? Mike TV into the TV. Imperial Elite? Really? Death, paralysis. Yeah, so two paralyses into death. But the death didn't work. Whoop. Alright, so I don't think break is going to work, but again, we'll try it. And Quake I almost feel feel like is more likely to be a strong spell than, a strong AoE spell than what the hell is it called? Than Meteor for its mana, or more efficient, certainly. Yeah, Quake is... Oh my gosh, Quake is a powerhouse there. Boost element acquired. We're gonna come back as zombies? What in the name of... Ah! This city outskirts. Again, this storytelling is incredible. I'm a huge fan of it right now. The swaps. Guy and the Doc couldn't have been killed. They just couldn't have. I'm happy I settled on Surfer Bro voice for Soul. It feels like it fits. Too many lives have been lost already. How did they escape? I guess how did we escape too? Huh? Gee! From Surfer Bro to Surfer Dad. Hey, Doc. Glad to see you made it to your hole. Oh, thanks to Argy, my boy. How'd she keep you safe? She sensed a great disturbance and took off to protect us. So the disturbance was only hitting the ground. It wasn't like a dimensional thing. I mean, if it was a dimensional thing, it was like on... There was like an altitude cap on it, I guess? That's very surprising. Knowing the two of you survived does my heart good. Then you have seen the state of the world. How is it? Is it like World of Ruin? It doesn't... I mean, World of Ruin is the first thing that jumps to mind. No, it's not. It's the second thing that jumps to mind. The merged worlds in Final Fantasy V was the first thing that jumps to mind. But it seems like it was affected in a way more... I mean, the merged worlds because, you know, the worlds literally had broken and merged, which is a Final Fantasy V thing. But it makes me think of 6 because it does seem like the world has been dramatically altered. Not just put back together like two pieces of a puzzle snapping back into place. But I don't think there's some single entity ready to light of judgment us from on high now. Or maybe there is. Or maybe everyone's just gone. What is it, Doctor? What happened? There are no words. Come and drink it all in for yourselves. First of all, let's check on our daughter. Soul, Sarah, you're safe. I can reset memories Soul's friends have you. I can reset memories Soul's friends have used. What memories have we... This has got to be a Memorous thing, right? Reset memories, yes? Reset memories turned back into items. I don't know what that means. There's no clue. No clue at all. If that's something I'm supposed to know at this point, let me know, because I have no idea what she's talking about. We can rest here, can't we? Yeah. So this makes me think this is going to be our, like, hub for the rest of the game. Like that we're going to be able to have free access to the... I don't even know what this ship's name is. The Argy? The SS Argy? The airship. You gotta have a cool name. If there is a cool name and I am forgetting it, I apologize, but if there's not, then that's... You gotta have, like, it's gotta be the Falcon or the Big Whale or the Cheese Apocalypse. Like, you gotta give it something memorable. Ready, kids? You know what? Sure, we're ready. Okay, so this is not... I'm not doing anything right now. They're just showing us the world, shining, shimmering, bereft of human life. It's... where the Aladdin sequels should have gone. Empty. Everywhere is bereft of human life. I don't understand. Yeah, so there's the Whisperweed walkie-talkie. Wasn't the world supposed to go back to normal? Let me take the helm. You're gonna go, we're gonna meet up. We're gonna meet the other party. Calm down there, son. Time is of the essence, Dad. Hang on tight, everyone. Gosh, I mean, I've been playing with both these parties, but for the likes of those who knew each other, this has got to be a joyous moment. Yeah, landing in Lufenia. Where are we? Small town called Lufenia. Wait, is this where Diana and the others are? We must make haste. Argy and I will stay behind and prepare for departure. You kids stay safe now. Okay. Again, is there a way for me to see the map? Like the world map? I'm just Googling this. Nothing that I can actually find. The brief, I'm not looking into it too much for fear of spoilers, because most of the things I'm seeing are like, find the secret points on the map. Nothing that's like a basic control of how you view the map. So I don't think so. That's pretty frustrating, if true. Yeah, look at this. Diana. Soul? What kind of... Look out. And who are these... Where's Soldier Z? That's right, we knew that they were... This was like a part of their... Who they were going to be or who they could be, right? We'll try break... Wait, does one of them have a mohawk? Maybe if we kill the mohawk one, the rest will die too. And wait, no, one has a mohawk. This one seems to have shoulder pads, or maybe that's not a mohawk. I don't know. Maybe it's just the shadows. I think it's just the shadows, actually. Never mind. I think they're all the same. Just trying a couple things out. Yeah, we're quaking. Quaking in our boots, and quaking in their boots. Break, I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, break, no. Does sleep work? No. Yeah, and Quake is not great actually on this. I'm really hesitant about. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to use Mana Font then, because this character now, Sarah, is like, as a seer, her intelligence is crap. I'm pretty sure, and so Quake is not going to do much. But Holy Wood. So maybe I only swap in black magic if once I know that I'm going to do, once I know that I want to osmose up a bit. Boujon. Pretty good damage, yeah, great single target damage. Wait, damage to MP required and Dispel learned. Damage to MP. We'll check that out once we get to the menu. Soul Aegis, is it really you? Can't believe it, you guys are alive. I can't describe all the horrible things we thought happened to you. Aegis, is Diana your little sister? Thank you for the reminder again, because I learned about these characters' relationships like 17 years ago. I've missed you so dearly. Aegis is Diana's older brother. Diana is Aegis's little sister. His emoto, if you will. Glaive was here to protect me. Excuse me? Alba wasn't exactly just along for the ride, yet don't undersell Alba. Good to see you, Alba. They seem like... I don't know, Dusk seems like the kind of person who would try to greet his sister with a handshake. Whereas Alba would be like giving a big old sloppy hug. You know, like her face and his like messed up in his hair, like that sort of thing. But I could be mistaken. Certainly she's not doing that right now, so I'm probably wrong. Trouble awaited us at every turn, but we are finally reunited. Alas, celebrations will have to wait. Yeah, she gives off, like, without a lot of the negative parts of the trope, she gives off some of that manic pixie energy. But I think some of it, at least, maybe a significant amount, is a put on. Is like a way to distance herself, or like to stay aloof. I don't know how sincere it is. Like, I don't know if it's just her raw self coming through. Hard to say. The people of Mysidia have vanished as well. This unexpected phenomenon must stretch the globe. That we can be certain. I cheer your twins. Come on, not even one hug? That's what I was wondering. Oh, Alba and family know how to draw the line between business and pleasure. Yeah, so you're just kind of continuing on as you go. Such a shift in attitude. I don't think I'll ever get you. Am I to understand that everyone has been brought together at last? A talking sword? Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Sounds like you've had quite the time of it. I'm legitimately surprised that they're merging the parties like this. Are we going to just pick 4 of our choosing? Are they going to split up and do their own thing? And if they do their own, I don't know. I kind of hope they stay split up, because I don't want to have to, like, every time I level up one person, try to keep go back to the airship, swap someone else in so they can all stay on level. I don't know how they're going to do this, unless we're really at the end of the game, but I don't know. It doesn't feel like we're that close. It feels like we're getting there, but I don't feel like the final boss is around the corner. Even Alba the Allurifying finds it hard to take in. Bless you, Alba. Look at this thing. This is how you manage to combat the Empire? With a ship of this size, Avalon doesn't seem so out of reach. Right, we haven't been to Avalon, have we? Yeah, let's stick it to him. I mean, are they still... Yeah, this is what I was thinking. Do they still exist? The few soldiers we saw were turning into the werewolf people. Think they still exist? What with the rest of the people disappearing? The creepy soldiers came after us, so that settles that. It doesn't settle that. They were not like regular soldiers. We should head back to Mysidia and wait for instructions from the Great Elder. Been a long time since I've been back to Mysidia. Soul Aegis, how I've missed you. Yeah, they were the initial party, weren't they? You've done a lot of growing up, Soul. I'm proud of you. So I'm still playing as the Warriors of Light right now. Imagine meeting you again. Yeah, this has got to be a Memorist thing. All right, let's lift off, I guess. Ready to head to Mysidia, kids? Yeah, I'm ready. So it's just kind of the continent to the... No, it's the same continent, just to the far north. So this is the fabled Mysidia. Its existence wasn't just a legend. Yes, the lovely Mysidia, birthplace to Alba and a bunch of other less important people. You're not wrong. I'll stay behind with Argy. You go on ahead. Just unambiguously good guy, Lou guy. Thank you, Doctor. Lady Alba has returned at last. Well done, Alba. What is your report? As anticipated, the first dimensional shift cleaved the world in two, a light half and a dark half. Dusk remained in the light half while I took charge of the dark half. She was the leader of the party. I'll grant her that. We managed to collect each of the crystals in our respective areas. Immediately having done so, a second dimensional shift occurred and mended the world once more. However, the unification was incomplete, and we've witnessed localized disturbances the world over. And what of the Empire? Previous to our reunion, we were assaulted by altered soldiers, but further details were unavailable. Based on the reaction of the Divine Generals, I can only surmise that these disturbances were unforeseen by the Empire as well. Yeah, they did. They were taken aback. They weren't like, our plan is coming to fruition. They weren't ready for what happened. However, we cannot discount the possibility that this is another of Avalon's schemes. We gotta hurry, board D and invade the Empire with all 8 of us. Our hot-headed protagonist sure talks a pretty game. He's not the protagonist, you are. I agree with him, Alba. And look who he's brought along for the ride. Our first concern is for those poor souls who vanished. It's imperative that we learn about Avalon's movement in order to save them. I concur. Then the matter is settled. But, Great Elder, warriors of light and darkness, I charge you with the task of heading to Avalon and searching for the missing populace. I shall remain here and study this anomaly further. All right. You can't mean. I have spoken. Besides, Alba, aren't you the one who usually dives in headfirst? She is being unusually conservative about this. You know me almost as well as I know myself. Then it's settled. Hey, let's do it! Let's hang 10, brah. Back to the airship. Your party now has 8 characters. The top 5 members listed in the row section of the menu will participate in battles. You may change active battle members at will from the row section. Really? Tap a different location, changes location. Tap the same location, changes rows. Yeah, I know that. Wait. Oh my god. Again, I don't know that I like this. By which I mean I don't like this. Unless everyone gets experience regardless of what row they're in, then I like this. But if like only the active party gets I don't know. I don't like juggling experience in that way. So we'll see how they do it. All right, Nock looks pretty cool as a Magus. All right, first order business is a test fight to see how experience actually works. Sarah's job leveled up, okay. Yeah, I think it's really just the active party members that get levels, so okay. Alright, that's fine. That's okay. So here's what I'm going with for the moment. I'm going with Aegis as a heavy armor user. Ninja. Glaive as Ninja. Noct as Dancer. And also because I'm curious what the Dancer Monk fusion would be if I get Dancer all the way up. And then Alba as Magus and Sarah as Seer for just powerful white and black magic. That leaves out Dusk, Diana, and Soul. And that's okay for the moment. And as I progress these things, I'll try to keep them... I think it's probably a reasonable idea to try to keep them comparably leveled up. So I'll try that. So I'll be like swapping in and out a little bit, but this is the primary thing I'm going for right now. Thank goodness it's over. That's over with. Alba the Fabulicious is back in action. Change party members. No, I don't. Why would you even give me this option here? I can just do it from the row screen. We have no knowledge of Avalon's defenses. Best stay sharp. Never in my wildest nightmares did I imagine the world would be destroyed like this. We gotta stick it to the Empire. Guy'll take us there. We must seek out the crystal's will. Oh, it's going to be a problem if Diana and Sarah start talking, because they have the exact same voice for me. As heir to the Burt Gang throne, I will make the... Wait, she is more noble, so I can give her kind of the Starfire thing. As heir to the Burt Gang throne, I will make the Empire pay for the crimes. Change party members? No. All set, Noct. Ready. I want to take Graham as a party member, but I don't want Noct. And I want Guy. But you know what? It's best that Guy stays safe here. Guy is glad to be of use. Something memorist. And I didn't even check this, but I'm going to assume this is not an option. Like, I think the jobs are still locked, right? To each world. Yeah, no, you still just get the jobs from your world. What about summoner abilities, though? No, the summons are... Okay, the summons are merged. That is actually... That is interesting. That's really good. The summons are merged. Alright, I'm ready, kids. The kids are ready. So how much freedom do I have here? Not much. They're just going to bolt to Avalon. That's totally fine. I think at some point we'll get freedom. And where is Argy bringing us? To the Empire. The southern continent of Avalon. Take heed, kids. Even I don't know what kind of welcome they have in store for you. I'm not expecting a well-organized defense. Also, I saw that little inlet there with a little dot in it, so I'm expecting stuff like that once I get freedom to explore more. Some of which I've seen already, some of which I haven't. They use the giant mirror. They're blocking us. What's that around the castle? It appears to be a protective barrier. We'll be unable to proceed as long as it holds. This reminds me. What's wrong, Doctor? When the world returned to its normal state, I saw a place wrapped in complete darkness. It could be a rift that formed during the shift. She's a poet. She didn't even know it. Where was it, sir? Just north of Deist, where the dragoons once ruled. Back to Deist, I guess. And that's our next target. Yeah, they're shepherding us around, which I appreciate. Like, I'd rather them shepherd us around as long as it's still linear. But as long as we, at some point, will get the chance to kind of wander and explore on our own. Okay, so same dialogues before. Are we all restored to health? We're not. Okay. Braska. Oh, people are here. Dear me, what will become of us? The sad old grassland is all that remains of Braska. Our village just gone. But you still have stuff to sell me, which I like. I'm gonna buy another Kikuichi Mon. No, I only have... I think that this is all the money I have for the whole party, so I don't want to spend money just for minor bonuses if I can avoid it. The whole pack of dragons just up and left when the recent shaking happened. My memory must be going because I don't remember much after that. Okay, so the dragons are still alive. And what's her name? Not Layla. What's the dragon girl's name? First nothing but sunrise, now nothing but sunset. Things are getting stranger and stranger. It's got to be a surreal experience to be alive right now here. Anyone else I missed? No, I think I'm good. There's a cave here. Cave to Deist. No, we've been there. All right, let's just head in here then. Or not? I thought this was the place we were going. No, I guess not. Hot Evis. Don't break me. Shoot. Luckily, I have Asuna for that. Yeah, this random enemy has a lot of health. Wait, so where are we going then? Yeah, we can use our Holy, we can use Flare, we can go full-on attack mode at this point. Oh, and I haven't been looking at some of these things. So what do we get here? These abilities that we're getting? Resist elements. Grant ability to use magic that bolsters elemental resistance. So like a shell, but it's not just magic defense. It's like elements specifically. I mean, we'll try it. And you got boost element. Grants ability that to use magic that bolsters elemental attacks. Double cast still seems better, but boost element's going to be more efficient. Interesting. But again, where are we actually going now? Oh, are we going there? Chimera. One of my least favorite enemies from Final Fantasy IV. Holy Breath. So just AoE holy damage, going to be 1200 plus something? Yeah. Luckily, we have a cure for that. A dance cure. Elements and fire. And we maxed out Magus. Oh, right. We have to actually boost Magus. Yeah. Boost element is its own thing. Check to learn boosted elements. Enchants all allies' attacks with the power of fire, with the power of... This is incredibly good. For a physical heavy party, at least. Is that a default ability that she gets? No, it's its own thing. Ooh, I see what it is now. Okay. Is that the same thing for Sarah? Did I misread that? Like, is its own... Yeah, it's its own set of stuff now. No, whoops, wrong thing. Bar light creates a barrier, reduce the next light attack by 1/2. So it's just the next fire, the next light. it's good, but it's really... I have to have a specific plan going in. It's good, but it's specific. Tumbleweeds. Hold on. I can... Kikuichi Manji is plants and humans. So, like, I can... Because now I'm against plants, I can double... Didn't I have another Kikuichi Manji? No, I held off on it. But I could potentially... Yeah. Buff my damage by changing weapons. If I wanted. Like you. I have Defender up right now, but if I switch from Defender to... Nothing. No, never mind. Well, no, isn't there an axe I could use? A sledgehammer strong versus machines. Yeah, if I switch, like, to Rune Axe from Defender. Yeah, it does way more damage. So I think I want to be doing that more, because, again, there's no reason not to, beyond just the time it takes. Deist Forest. Marlborough and Vorpal bunnies here. Does Protect help against physical attacks like Incisors that aren't actual attacks but the physical abilities? I hope it does, but I'm not sure. Bar Blizzard, yeah, we're just going to keep building our repertoire of bar stuff. And also, let me check if I have any fusion stuff available right now for Magus. I actually do have some fusion stuff I can try. Huh. With a Dark Knight at 20, let's try that. So I'm gonna swap in. So Dark Knight plus Dark Knight 20 ability plus Meteor, and a Monk 20 plus Seer, and a Paladin 9 plus Seer. Actually, let's try that first. We're gonna do one at a time. All right, change Aegis to Seer. Oh, look at him. He turns into a little Pope. Oh, yeah, I got damage to MP. What is that? Recovers MP proportional to damage suffered. Interesting. It'll be useful if I ever run into a point where... When will it be useful? If I'm ever at a point where I really need... Where I'm going to be tanking a lot and needing MP, I guess. Where I'm using Holy Blade a lot. Another area, we can go right or left. We'll go right and up. Did they just go to the same place? No, one gets a treasure chest. A large fang! Hey, we got our first fang. Earth Raptor. We have found a dinosaur. Okay. Let's slow the dinosaur down. Is it a beast? It's got to be a beast still, right? It's a painful beast. Benediction, because this is the... Oh, shit. Yeah. Alright, what are we trying? I mean, meteors kill the dinosaurs. We have to try this for the memes. And we have to try Break for actually trying to kill it. Comet would also have worked. So it doesn't take disproportionate damage against meteors. It's not weak to meteor, as I hoped. Quake, okay. Heavy damage, but not as heavy as when, like, one of my black mages does it. fusion ability from Benediction. Alabaster Veil. So it's a lot of buffs. What does that say? HP star. HP plus. Or MP plus? I think it's MP plus. Does that mean MP recovers? Alabaster Veil. Protect, Shell, Hasten, Regen. That must be HP plus. I was just misreading it, yeah. How much does that cost? 55 MP. But that's on a single ally, so you can pick who that goes on. So maybe if you've done all the things on someone already, and you want to boost them even more, and like they die, and you want to just get them back to that fully buffed boss state, then that's how you do it. Alright, so that's one fusion down. Next we'll try with Monk 20. Who has... Do you have Monk 20? No, your Monk is 4. So let's swap out my Ninja for the moment. With Soul. Wait, Soul's Monk isn't 20 either, is it? Noct is the one with Monk 20. Alright, Noct, we're going to change you around for a bit. No, we can't, because Noct doesn't have access to Seer, because he's part of the Warriors of Darkness. So Soul will be up next once his Monk gets to 20, but we're not working on him just yet. Or should we work on him just yet? I don't think so. I think I'm going to keep working. I'll keep that in the back pocket, but I'll keep working on Ninja, because Ninja is right now at 12. And what's Soul? Is Soul, like, really close? Soul is really close. Let's finish off Soul's Monk. And the other, then, is Dark Knight plus Magus. You know what? I actually don't have a Dark Knight at 20, so yeah, we won't worry about that just yet. So we'll keep plugging away on Paladin, and yeah, we'll keep plugging away on Paladin in that top slot. We got Goblin Princes here, a new enemy. In addition to the Vorpal bunnies. Let me pick a Goblin Prince. I think that's very important. Yep, suplex his ass. So he's vulnerable to confusion. That's good to know. They can cast Sleep. That's not too bad. I'm okay with that. Yes, very vulnerable to break. Good. Yeah, I'm consistently happy with how many of these enemies are vulnerable to the instant death stuff. And Thunder, yeah, just Bar Thunder would just keep rolling along on building up those repertoires of Bar and stuff. Hello? Oh, it's a portal point. Rended Void. Alright, I'm immediately doing some potions because I don't know what I'm about to encounter. I mean, these are the points that we've seen as like... Oh, thank goodness. As like memory points in the past, haven't we? Like, it's the points that take us to, like, the last place we've been to, but I thought that was just, like, a story or, like, a gameplay mechanic, like a don't worry too much about it sort of thing, but no, it seems like these points are actually part of the world. The Avalonians are guarding the Shadow Orb. They're not going to speak, though, are they? No, they are. Look what it is, boys! Imperial Elites. We'll slow you. We'll Raging Fist you. I shouldn't say we're going to Raging Fist you to anyone. We'll confuse you in the back. And we'll just double cast Quake, I guess, just to finish them off, because I don't think they're going to last much beyond that. Yeah, but they're going to come back in a second, aren't they? Won't let you... The Avalonians are all furries, and they are all transforming into their true selves here. Bless them. I hope they're happy for the 2 minutes they're gonna live. Holy shit, did that do a lot of damage and I'm just... No, I thought that did 3,000 damage. It did like 300 damage each. Okay, never mind. Let's haste on Alba. Yeah, just very vulnerable to... I mean, it's just earth damage. Thwack. Yeah, no problem. Which leaves the loading wheel of the void. You receive a strange substance. What's this now? It must be important. The Great Elder can surely tell us more. Again, Noct and Dusk have the same voice too. Oh well. Then back to Mysidia, I take it. But we get to here without issue. And now, can we warp? Yes. Alright, and that's where I'm going to call it for here. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and we'll continue exploring this merged world next time. Heading back to Mysidia. Is that green place blinking? Is that Mysidia? No. Why is that green blinking? Oh, the green is the airship. The green's the airship. Okay. All right. See you later. Bye-bye.